Hello people, I'm your host Chef Macreen. Welcome to another episode of You Are What You Eat. Today we are making brown carrot chapati, and here are our ingredients. We're just going right to mixing, and I'm going to use my hands when mixing, but you can have an option of using a mixer, but I want you to see the whole process so that you are able to know what I'm doing exactly. So first I'm going to put in my flour, and then add in the grated carrots. Give it a good mix. You make sure everything is well incorporated. Then I'm going to add my oil in here. So I'm adding my oil before putting in the water because I want everything to mix well, so that I'm going to have something that looks like crumbs. You can see how it looks. That is now ready. This is my water. I'm going to use cold water because I believe warm water will start mixing my flour before I even start cooking. I'm going to use the cold water because I don't want my dal to start cooking before it's even ready. So I'm going to add in salt. You can do 1 spoon, but you can keep on tasting so that you get a taste of your choice. And I don't add in sugar to my dal because my carrots are already sugary, but it's an option. If you feel like you need some sugar, you can add in here. So I'm going to start mixing as I pour in water slowly. You be careful with your water. As we are mixing, make sure you're using your fingertips to do this so that your dal doesn't come out so hard. So you keep on adding the water gradually as you mix so that you see the consistency. So the reason why I have an extra flour, it's because sometimes the water can go in a lot. That makes the dal to be too wet, and we don't want it to be too wet. So I'm gonna add in some flour and continue mixing. So I'm going to transfer my dal to the working top. So before I do that, I'll sprinkle and make sure you're using your fingertips because this is the kind of dal we want. Not too sticky and not too dry. So as you're mixing, you also check the consistency. You need to have something soft and not sticky. So now our dough is ready. You see, it's not sticky, but it's soft. So we're going to let it rest for about 30 minutes. And you cover it with a kitchen cloth or the kitchen towel. And then you wait for 30 minutes before you start rolling. So after the 30 minutes, now our dough is ready for rolling. After spreading it like this, add in oil. And you spread it all over, because that's how we're going to have our layers. And a little secret that I always do so that I get good layers, I sprinkle a little flour on top. Like that. So let's start by cutting these into strips. Then from there, and we have that. Then we go to the next one. So you keep repeating the same process. When you're done with your rolling, you can cover this for only 10 minutes. You take. So as we're rolling this, you keep on changing the sides so that it doesn't stick, and you get a good shape. We're going to put in the first one. Our brown carrot chapati are ready. So I'm going to serve it with coconut beans, but you can serve it with any kind of stew. You can use chicken, beef, mutton, even vegetables. It's still okay. So I'm going to test these. This is very good, very delicious. So for these and more recipes, catch up with us every Sunday from 5 p.m. East African time. Leave us your comments and feedback and tell us what you'd love us to do next. Always remember, you are what you eat.